this is where I think these guys are going to get in a little bit more active in the chat more than they have been, especially Juan and Jamie. If you had to pick, I'm gonna give you one chance, one player. It'll be one player right now.
Not named Wemby.
Not yeah, it's an easy pick. You can't do that. Who are you starting your NBA franchise with? One player right now.
So starting means for the foreseeable future.
Yes. Yep.
So I'm thinking about
it ain't just like for a
not just winning a championship this
Nope.
year, but winning it, being in contention for the next few. Okay. Woo! That's a good question. Because, see, look, I low-key want to go. That's a good question.
This is a horrendous comment.
Because look, there's some. See, here's my thing with picking players is you kind of want to start in the middle. So, for example, like you need a two-way wing to win. So, like, part of me wants to pick Edgecombe, but he's a guard. Maxey would be great, but he's also a guard. So, like, but then I don't want to go like Flag or Ace Bailey because we haven't seen them, so we don't know what they're gonna progress to. So then you're kind of stuck in that middle ground where it's like, do you want Luka? Do you want Ant? Do you want these caliber of players? Which I probably would end up going with. Come back to me because I want to really think about it. I want to really think about it.
My answer, to me, it was between two guys. All right. I know what Juan is saying in this chat right now. He's saying Luka. I am not picking Luka.
Me neither. I can't start with a non-two-way guy.
That's why my answer, Anthony Edwards.
I was gonna take Ant, but I think he's too short.
I don't care.
Is he tall enough to win you a championship?
Is he tall enough?
Yes.
I mean, it matters who's around him, dude. It's not like just him.
That's okay, but remember, you're starting there.
Yeah, so like you're starting to build around him.
Right. So okay, so let's say you take Ant.
Yeah.
And my first pick is Banchero.
Okay.
So I'm starting at 6'10", and then I can get like smaller players can be good, better than you're gonna get a late good big.
Way wing or big?
No, a big, yeah, because you got to think like when you're building a team around a guard, unless they're Michael Jordan or like Shea Gillis, which probably is my pick actually. Yeah, because he's only like 26, 27. So he's good now and for the foreseeable future. Come
on, this is unreal, man.
Hey, how old is Jokic too, by the way?
Oh, would it be Jokic for you?
How old is he? Because if he's like 31, 32, no. But if he's like
look it up. What
30, if he's 30, that's a good pick because he will make all my players better. Oh, yeah. Give me Jokic.
Okay.
Because listen, the reason I'm gonna take Jokic is because
like too obvious too. Like I thought it was like the little. I thought that was like an obvious answer.
The reason I'm gonna take Jokic is because I know he's gonna make all those players better.
Okay.
So he's not only gonna make my tall players better, but my short players better too. Look what he did for Serbia. I mean, Serbia was about to beat, win the whole thing if it wasn't for Steph Curry being insane.
Yeah, that was bugging.
So so it would be between Shea and
Jokic.
And Jokic. Now, if I can pick, if it's a non-MVP, I would probably go. Oh, I would have went Tatum, but he's hurt.
Jamie just said Giannis is 30.
And see, now that's not a bad pick either. That's not a bad pick either.
Do you think there's some like horrendous picks up? Like you're like, nah, like I'm not starting.
LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
I'm not gonna start my team with him now. He's nice to have, but
yeah.
I wouldn't start. That's not the starting point of my franchise. Or like Reeves. Reeves is another like nice to have piece.
Yes.
But see, look, if you have Shea, Reeves fits next to him, and you can get him later.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But if I start with Ant, I don't want to put another like I don't want to get Brunson or something like that. I don't want to put a small guard next to him. I'm gonna need a good big. So now you're asking me to go pick like Embiid,
Yeah,
John Collins,
yeah,
players like that. And maybe you can,
right.
but I'm
So you
saying if
gotta
there's 30 other people, probably Embiid will be gone. Or he'll be and that's a risk too.
hey man, hey brother.
And that's a risk too, though, don't you think?
Right. Yeah, you're right.
So Giannis is a great option though. That I didn't think he was that young. I always
You need to stop with the Luka talk. You just need to stop with the Luka talk.
Yeah,
You
get
just,
Luka out of here though.
come on, man, please.
Luka, and here's the thing. Now I'm not saying Luka's trash. Luka's fantastic.
By any means, yes.
Fantastic player.
Yes.
Excellent player.
Yes.
When you're talking about starting a franchise though.
Starting a franchise where you don't start with a guy who can't guard.
Yeah, not only can he not guard, but he doesn't have any effort and he doesn't show a lot of leadership to me. Like
Look at this.
you can't be a not great defender and then not also show any effort or anything like that.
Bro, yes. That's what I'm saying. And I argue with this. Juan is the guy I argue with literally daily because of this. He literally says that Luka is way better than Anthony Edwards. And I'm like, no, he isn't. He's not way better than Anthony Edwards.
Whoa, he said way better?
He said way better. Like Luka's on another stratosphere. Offensively.
Nah, not way better. First of all, didn't he just beat them? He's better than Ant, but you said way better. Way better is where the marker is.
I was like, I'm not disagreeing that he's not better, but way better is that's wild.
Yeah, no, that's way too far. Yeah, that's too far.
He's not. You need to stop with this nonsense.
Nah, that's too far. Now, do I think he's better? Yes, and I think it's current. But if Ant's making like almost 40% of his threes, and it looks like he's shooting these mid ranges a lot better.
A lot better.
And he finishes at the rim.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll guard your best player, even if it's LeBron.
Yes.
And he's not scared of nobody.
Yep.
Like Luka will whine, Luka will complain. Luka will get back on defense whenever he feels like it. I don't know. I just can't start my franchise.
I'm not starting my franchise with
that.
I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
I mean, and then can we be honest? And like right now,
Ant better.
I think Austin Reeves is playing better than Luka. Like playing better.
Run it up.
But I'd rather keep both of them and get rid of LeBron if I'm them.
Keep Luka and Reeves and get rid of Bron.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Juan said Ant complains as well.
Yeah, but he gets back on defense though.
He gets back on defense
and then he'll complain later.
Yeah.
He puts his in a little box and he submits it to the ref while the play is not being played. And he just beat the brakes off of Luka and them. I mean the brakes.
I ain't with it, man. I ain't with Luka way better than Ant talk. I'm sorry, it ain't happening. Well, we just got a guest in the chat now.
Yes, sir.
Jared just joined the chat. We're gonna add him here.
What's going on, man? Fellas?
What's up?
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, all good, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, sir.
Excited.
Let's go.
Where do you stand before we move on to this college football topic? Where do you stand on this topic we're currently talking about? What NBA player you're currently starting your franchise with? If you
non-Wemby.
Non-Wemby.
Yeah, it's Wemby. I honestly think with the way he played last year, Shea. I'm going with Shea.
See, that's not a bad pick. I had Jokic because I think that he can make any players that I get around him better.
I think he's too old for my window.
He's only 30.
If you're thinking of starting a franchise,
yeah,
you're going to go through 3 or 4 years, just like the Thunder did. They went through 3 or 4 years before they got their window.
You're on that, but do you think Jokic can open a window just being himself?
No. I think he requires the team around him. Now that team's a lot easier to assemble around him than most players, but
that's what I'm thinking.
Team around him.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I think I can still get Aaron Gordon on the back end of a draft, or get like a Michael Porter, or even Jamal Murray. Like, I can get those later, but when you're talking about putting a center that's going to give you a triple-double every night, I don't think that grows on trees.
Yeah,
and if I get a guard that can do it, like a Luka or something, I don't know that he is, without his ability to be on the two-way side and be a guard, I don't think, because Jokic is an all-time rebounder. That's what makes up for him not being the greatest, like, on-ball defender, but he's an all-time great rebounder. So I know that he can end the other team's possessions and initiate my offense. That's what I'm hoping for when I'm talking about. That's why I think he can open up a window just being himself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. But Shai is a great choice because he will get his own buckets and he can do his own thing. But does he benefit more from having all those defenders around him?
Who, Shai?
Yes.
That's a good question.
I mean, who wouldn't benefit from
right.
But I'm saying, is that the reason the window is open, or is it that Shai is that good?
Do you think if Anthony Edwards was on the Oklahoma City Thunder that it's any different?
That's a great question. Do
you think they win the championship anyway?
I think it's different because I think Ant's style is completely different. Ant is
that's facts.
I mean, it's just Ant is definitely a 3-ball shooter a lot more than Shai is, where Shai is creative and getting into the rack and using that mid-range game. And I think it's a lot easier to play around a player like that, where you have a guy who's just chucking threes. I don't think he fits as well. And don't get me wrong, Ant's fantastic, but I don't think he's Shai level yet.
Sure.
What up, B?
Got another.
What's up?
Here. Bryce, how you doing, man?
Good. And yourself?
I'm good, man. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. You want to add one more comment before we get on to the college football thing? Who's your pick if you had to start your franchise with an NBA player right now?
If I had to pick a guy, I gotta be honest.
Not Wemby.
Not Wemby. Wemby seems to be probably the popular pick, huh? I don't know, man. If I had to pick a guy, it's I don't really watch the NBA like that.
Sure.
But if I had to pick a guy, I'd probably stick with my guy Tatum. That dude's he's a bucket, man. Listen, in the playoffs when
he's hurt.
That review.
He's probably still 19 too, right?
Yeah, exactly. He is still 19. He's essentially a rookie, you know.
Right.
Hey, he's picking Derek White.
Derek White,
dude.